Thanks for joining us on Valley News Live as we look at our view here from South Fargo. Again, looking off to that south and east direction where we're expecting the best chance of storms to fire right now. We see a few clouds. Notice there are cumulus clouds building up, but these have been getting sheared off by those upper level winds. Not a lot of support for them to grow right now, but that could be changing here in the next few hours. More details on that. The main event for our entire area will happen on Friday afternoon and Friday night. All hazards, all severe thunderstorm hazards will be possible. Temperatures near 90. Look at this, 96 in Sisseton, 94 in Grand Forks, and 88 degrees for Paul Bunyan right now out in Bemidji. As we take a look at the radar, there's been a couple of green blips down to the south. These are those cumulus clouds that we see down to the south and east of us. Not really raining, but they're producing some raindrop-sized particles. We remain on the dry side here, as we showed you moments ago. Dew points are around 50 degrees, but a south wind down south of us starting to bring some more humidity into the area. That's going to fuel some storms. The best chance of them will be south of Interstate 94 tonight. Now, the colors on these severe risk maps: non-severe storms where we have the light green. Maybe a severe storm will be possible in the green area. That includes near Fargo on our way up towards the Park Rapids area. And then when we get into Lakes Country, particularly the eastern reaches of it tonight, we could see some strong to severe storms in the area. We'll have a risk for hail and some wind. An isolated tornado can't be ruled out, although the best chance of that would be far south. And overnight storms look to be possible. They could be potent. Their risk is severe. I can't rule it out. Let's put it that way. Then tomorrow, the main event has all of our counties with a risk of severe weather as we go through the evening hours primarily. All hazards, 70-mile-per-hour gusts, maybe even better, 2-inch hail in some of the storms. Isolated tornadoes can't be ruled out, particularly when the storms first fire. And the heavy rain could induce some localized flooding. All right, your hour-by-hour forecast from now through around the 5 o'clock hour. Notice where the model is drawing the best chance for storms by Hutch's kneecaps down south. All of us will be hot. That's where the storm chances will be best. Richland County, Wilkin, Traverse, on up into Grant, Otter Tail, possibly into Wadena County and Todd County. There'll be some storms skirting the international border. The vast majority of us enjoy your Thursday night. Hot indeed. Overnight, there's those storms. They fire up after about 2, 3 in the morning, and then they move their way into the Southern Valley by around 5 to 6 a.m. And then they're on their way out, leaving us with a quiet morning with temperatures near 70 degrees. Look at the south winds. Here comes the humidity. So it's going to be hot. It is going to be humid. We're going to have temperatures rising well into the 90s with heat indices close to those 105-degree marks here in the Southern Valley. So storms fire around the dinner hour, 4 to 6 p.m. in the western counties. This is when that risk for a tornado or two will be the greatest. And as we head towards the late evening hours and overnight, they blast through. Now they move through the Red River Valley around that 10 o'clock hour and then off into Lakes Country as we go through midnight and into your Saturday morning out for parts of central Minnesota. The risks as we go toward the dark hours will mainly be those gusty and nasty straight line winds with some hail. Temperatures will cool into the 60s, and then we'll have a cool northwest flow as we head into your Saturday, promising so much relief from the heat. 90 for your day tomorrow. Heat indices around 105 in Fargo. Wind gusting to around 35 miles per hour out of the south. Storm chances here will be best in the Fargo area as we go between 8 and 11 p.m. That's when they likely will cross through the Red River Valley. Christy sharing this Wright County, Minnesota photo. What a colorful shot indeed. Look at that bee just floating up there. All right, we cool off 20 degrees for Saturday. Morning thunder possible mainly out to the east, and then Sunday looks pretty pleasant but breezy. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all in those mid-80s. Chance of storms still in the forecast midweek as well. But Stacy, all in all, we get through the next night tonight and tomorrow with the heat and the storms tomorrow particularly. Then it looks pretty good for our weekend.
It does, and a big weekend next week. You know, not this weekend, but the next weekend.
Right.
Yeah.
What's going on?
You know, just that big holiday that everyone's going to be like outside.
3rd of July.
Yeah, the 3rd, of course. Thanks, Hutch. Well, student loan interest rates are due for a significant hike. Next at 4, we break down the impact on your bottom line.